I'm Alex Hannum, and this is Ben Waring. We're glad to talk to you today about the difference between game genres and how these differences can improve different features of your life. But let me ask, have you ever played a video game before?
Of course, I have, and some of our different genres we'll be going over today are RPGs and shooters. These are staples of the video game community. First up are RPGs. These games allow the player to assume the role of a fictional character. One such game is Palworld, a game where you are a PAL trainer trying to catch them all and create better technology. Another game is Enshrouded, a game where you play as the Flameborn, a person whose soul is connected to the eternal flame, which allows you to traverse the Shroud, an area infected by a mysterious fungus which turns anyone who breathes it in into a monster. This game is still in early access, so it only has one major boss, the Fell Dragon Youngling, which is very hard to beat. I only managed to do it with the help of my father and sister.
Well, Ben, that sounds very interesting. So, Palworld essentially is like Pokemon, if I'm getting the gist, right?
Yeah, they were actually sued by Nintendo for how similar they were to Pokemon. They had to change a couple things, like the PAL deck turned into the Palpedia, and that's really the only example I can remember.
Alright. So, Enshrouded also seems like a very interesting early access game. Let's. Ooh, I think. Too bad. There's no Monster Hunter game, but that's a different game. Part of the RPG genre, I suppose.
Yeah,
But it's more of like a self-insert game.
yeah, because Enshrouded takes a while. You have to, there's a lot of stuff you have to get before you get to the final boss. It took me like 100 hours to get there.
Yeah, Monster Hunter is like the same. It's essentially it's just you slay a bunch of you go on a bunch of expeditions, slay a bunch of monsters, and it's hours on hours of monster slaying. Most fans aren't in it for the story, because who cares about story when you can slay giant like dragons and other monsters.
Yeah,
So, all right. Lastly, we have shooter games. Some of the most popular games are first-person shooters and third-person shooters of this genre. The third-person shooter I'm talking about today is Marvel Rivals. Rivals, as its fun and engaging teamwork experience that includes Marvel heroes to play as, such as Spider-Man and Iron Man, as well as many others like Wolverine, Human Torch, The Thing, Magneto. I developed these skills for this game by playing a lot and alone, because I'm a lonely person and I don't play with anybody.
so I've seen people play this game. I've never actually played it myself. I hear that they add a lot of characters frequently. Yeah,
Yeah, they do. It's like 2 characters per every half update.
cool.
So, let's see, what other shooters are there? I mean, there's Garden Warfare, but I think that's a third-person shooter as well. I don't have any first-person shooter experience.
Is Fortnite technically?
No, that's a third-person battle royale,
Okay.
which really isn't a battle royale anymore because they have so many other modes.
Yeah, like they made Lego GTA 6.
Yeah, Lego Fortnite. Let's see, Rocket Racing, which is just Rocket League because Epic owns that too, and then the Fall Guys mode because Epic also owns Fall Guys. It's a whole mess with them. And then there's the creative side, which people build maps for and recreate things. So, let's see. I mean, I guess Call of Duty is a first-person shooter, but I don't have any experience with that one.
Yeah, I rarely play shooter games.
Mainly because your mom doesn't allow you to.
Well, yeah, but
Because they're too violent.
yeah, and also because I don't really find joy in shooting things. I like
Yeah.
crafting and exploring.
Yeah, you Minecraft nerd, you.
Okay, buddy. That's crazy.
Monster Hunter Wild should come out today. I'm gonna try and ask to get that. It's probably gonna be a no, considering it's like $70. But then again, I also really want the game.
Yeah.
Uh, I think it's your part to sign off.
So, thank you for listening to our podcast about game genres and their benefits to your health. I will leave you all with one question. What games have you played and what senses have you improved by playing these games?